Moving on to players to watch for the week. We're gonna list two players per person and just what you're looking forward to watch about that person. We'll move on after that. So we'll let you start. I think your first one was George
George
Pickens.
Pickens.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy speaks for himself. All he does is produce highlight catches. Not to mention, it's another year in the system. Also, another year with second-year quarterback Kenny Pickett, who it seems he's developed a very good relationship with. The dude's a human highlight reel. I was listening to this pod, and they were talking about how he may go down with maybe the greatest NFL mixtape of all time, but he may not be the best receiver. He's just going to have insane practice, insane in-game catches that we're just going to talk about for the rest of our lives.
I
I'm
think he
all in on George Pickens, and I'm all in on the Steelers. I think they win week one. I'm riding Steel City, baby.
I do think that he might take that wide receiver one position.
I think him and Deontay both are going to have an awesome season. I wouldn't be shocked if they both are 1,000-yard receivers. The team they have a lot of talent. Pickett looks awesome. My main worry for them is they've got Matt Canada as their offense coordinator still, who is doggy doogie.
Oh yeah. I mean, last year
Yeah,
it was funny watching all the
brutal,
memes.
brutal watch.
But no, this is OBJ in today's era. I mean, he's fun to watch.
He's a
He
blast.
just had that one ridiculous catch in preseason.
The one down the right sideline.
Yeah.
Oh, not to mention the one he had in practice over Joey Porter Jr. I mean, the dude's a freak.
He might be the highest praise coming from me for a wide receiver two position.
I love it.
I love it.
I'm very excited.
But mine first one will be Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
I mean, it kind of has to be. I mean, all you heard about for all summer was Aaron Rodgers this, Aaron Rodgers that, Jets Super Bowl. You're not a firm believer. You think third in the division.
I do.
But I just kind of want to see what he has left in the tank. At the end of last year, I was very skeptical. I thought he was going to retire. I didn't think he had much left in the tank. I know he battled injury, but he's getting fragile, old, and he still has some arm strength, and he's still top 10 quarterback in the league. So I guess, but pairing him with the defense and Garrett Wilson, I'm interested to see what he has. I mean, tough matchup right out the gate against Buffalo. So just that's one game I'll be watching for sure.
I'm excited to watch Rodgers.
I mean, it's a division game.
Yeah, Hard Knocks was a lot of fun this year. I don't remember who it was, but somebody wanted to have a charcuterie board, so I had to correct him on that, which I thought was pretty funny. Rodgers seems like he loves living in New York. He likes the spotlight. He likes being around
He looks
other
happy.
famous people. Yeah, he looks fresh. He looks rejuvenated. I just don't know if I can buy into that offensive line.
I just like I said at the end of the year,
It's the Jets. It's just the Jets.
I kind of called it. Well, we'll find out this year, but I kind of called it with Russell Wilson. We both did. We're like, is he kind of washed? And then he went to Denver. And it's like, is he washed?
Yeah.
So
It's the Jets. It's being a Jets Mets fan. Like, you get your expectations up, and no matter how good your team is, they just shit on your expectations. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and drop this one on you. Might as well be a Giants fan.
What's a good year for Aaron Rodgers?
I think 10 wins, whether that's winning the division or winning the wild card. I think if they at least are making the wild card, I think if they win 10 games this year, that's a major step up. Their team's still really, really young, like really, really young. They probably got what 6 starters who are second or third years, maybe at most.
Yeah, especially on the defense.
Yeah, and then you've got Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall, offensive linemen. I mean, they're just a young team.
Now, what's a bad year? Obviously, just not making the playoffs. Bad year.
Yeah, I think it's playoffs or bust for them. Not Super Bowl, but playoffs.
I'm interested to see how many. If he said he would come back and play more than just 1 year. I wonder what will solidify him to come back another year. Is it making the playoffs, or is it making it to the AFC Conference Championship game, or possible MVP. I think he's done after this year. I don't know. I just think I
I think
can't.
it's the money.
He took a pay cut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he took a massive pay cut this year to get it all back next year in a signing bonus.
Okay,
Yeah, I think he's coming back for at least one more year.
gotcha. All right, and your next player was the man, the myth himself, Lamar Jackson.
God damn it. I hate to say this, but I'm just in on every single AFC North team besides the Browns. So it's like I'm really excited to watch Lamar because he's coming back off of an injury season, and I think the Ravens have a ton of talent. They're finally investing around him, which is awesome. I really, really like Todd Monken. That dude's an elite offensive coordinator. I'm excited to see how they utilize him. I think he's going to be used in the passing game a lot more, which is what I'm most excited to watch.
I think that division is the best division in football as a spectator to watch the game.
It's I mean, it's a gauntlet in there. That was the only reason I hesitated picking the Bengals in the Super Bowl. Like, I mean, they have legit wars for 6 weeks minimum.
Right. I mean, not even. I mean, yeah, minimum because the AFC in general is a gauntlet.
Exactly.
I mean, the AFC East has debatably. It's the same as the AFC North. 3 to 4 teams that are just possible playoff teams. I mean, New England's. I mean, they just have Bill Belichick. I mean, no one can count him out. So, but just like the Browns, I mean, they have talent, but I don't know Stefanski. I don't know if what he has in store for them. He's kind of
I agree.
on the hot seat, but Lamar, I like you said, finally pieces around him, weapons especially. He has weapons he can push the ball downfield more too.
That's what I love.
He hasn't really been able to do that since losing Hollywood Brown.
I don't even know if Hollywood Brown was that good though. Like, are we sure he was? I mean, the fact that they got him for a first round pick, like that's a legitimate steal. I think I'd rather have Zay Flowers 10 times out of 10.
I saw that clip of Hollywood Brown in practice and he couldn't get separation. I don't know if you saw that. But, I mean, he tried zigzagging his way.
I'm just not shocked.
And he couldn't get open.
He was never that good to begin with. Like, he had a great. Being in Lincoln Riley's system just makes you look way more OP than you really are.
Baker.
Yep.
Who else?
Kyler.
I mean, he's still good.
Yeah. I mean, and Hurts at the time. Hurts at the time couldn't throw the ball before he went to Lincoln Riley's system.
Now look at him.
Which, this is just going to be a little off topic, but I don't know if you saw this. Steven Ruiz for the Ringer put out his weekly quarterback rankings. Just guess where he had Hurts. This one I could not agree
10.
with, but yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, behind Dak Prescott.
Oh, and Matthew Stafford.
And Aaron Rodgers.
Like, come on, dude. After last year, he's at least got to be top 7 minimum.
You saw where I had him. I had him, what, third, fourth?
Yes.
I mean, I love him.
I know you do.
I loved him out of college. But, and then my last one for the players to watch, of course, week 1, rookie quarterback, Anthony Richardson. I already talked about it. I'm not going to talk about it much more. Just want to see what he has in store. All that raw talent. That's all I want to see. I just want to sit back and be like, I have something to look forward to as a Colts fan.
I get that. I think he's gonna be something that's fresh for them that they're gonna like.
He's young.
Plus, he's got the voice of God. So
he's young, fast, athletic, cannon for an arm. Now, if Steichen can do what he did with Hurts, I'm all in.
If it doesn't work, he will take over Morgan Freeman's job as being a narrator.
I mean, if it doesn't work, the Colts are literally starting from the bottom again. I mean, if he doesn't work, I don't know if I can. What I'm gonna do. I mean, you're gonna fire Ballard. You start trading everybody, and now I have to watch bullshit football for at least 4 years. How many years do you give Richardson before you call him? He's done.
3. I think everybody now it's 3 for the rookie quarterbacks.
I was gonna say you can't. One's not enough anymore.
I think it's 3.
Not in today's league when the talent is just obscured. But yeah, that's the players to watch. Anthony Richardson, George Pickens, A-Rod, and Lamar Jackson.